Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transform My Trading. Today is Thursday, February the 20th, and we've got some interesting market action today. The both markets, NQ and ES, are almost trading at their all-time high, and we have to see what the market is going to give us in terms of whether they're going to break those highs and continue. And we'll look at the couple of the daily charts just to analyze those. Today we're going to also be speaking about trading psychology and trading mindset as we go along. Uh, but first, let's analyze the market first, understand where we are, and figure out what type of actions we can trade. I'm having a little bit difficulty with my computer, so the screen real estate is limited. Uh, my main computer broke, so I'm working off of one small laptop right now. So I'm gonna bring in back and forward some screens just so we can understand. First off, let's look at the daily charts on both NQ and ES. So on the left is NQ and on the right is ES. And as you guys could see, let's look at ES first. It did an all-time high here back in December, then another one in January, then another one yesterday. So we've got basically three tops, and it's finding resistance. I haven't done the numbers as to what from the daily perspective and long-term perspective where we are. I'll work on that one over the weekend. But from my perspective, let's look at the weekly. I think this market is going to take a small dip today or tomorrow, just a small pullback, um, and just continue probably afterwards. But I'll do more analysis on the long term. I don't do much on the long term because really I don't trade long term. It's basically day trading. But I do want to bring up this setup right here. The probability for the market to go down from here is pretty high. Okay, so be careful with your loans if you are, options trader and all that stuff. And the same thing with NQ. Now NQ didn't really give us an ideal setup, but again, it is trading. The high was 22,450 back in December. A couple of days ago, the high was 22,319. So it's pretty close, and it made a lower top than this one. So again, this one, and as you guys could see here, the market is pretty undecisive the last couple of days, which directions they want to go. So, and we can make assumptions, but ultimately we have to make or let the market tell us what the story is, because the market is much smarter than us. Okay, even let's say if I wanted to trade here on the short side, I would have definitely put a stop on top of here. Okay, and if you're trading or trying to figure out or trade the reversal, you have to be understanding that you're going to be able to, or you're going to be stopping out a few times before the market goes the direction that you think it's going to go. So be prepared for that too. So if you don't the heart or the guts to be stopped out, then don't trade. Just wait the market to do its thing. Maybe come back at retracement, and then you could short it. Okay, so that's it for the major picture. And let's look at today's market action. Since I have very limited real estate on my desktop, on my laptop, so I put on the angles on these charts as well. So the red lines are TMT support and resistance levels. The black lines are the TMT angles. Okay, so I put a line when the market opened earlier, right there. So this magenta line is the market where the market opened, and we had several good opportunities actually. There was one good opportunity right there. Let me get rid of this right there. Another good opportunity right there. Right there. There. Beautiful opportunity right there to short the market. Continuation on the downside. The blue line is the overnight low. That was a good area to go long. Looks like we are having a continuation right here. So, and just so you guys know, I am using Trade Saver on the right side. Their trade entry, auto trade entry system. It's extremely good program, extremely affordable. And if you guys are interested, we have a discount code on our Discord, so you guys always can take advantage of that. Andres is always there for us or for his clients, and so it's a pretty good program. So there was a trade right there, by the way. So as you guys could see, as mentioned earlier, the market had the probability to go down, and it did exactly that. It was a pretty steep downtrend, and let's see if it's going to find any support anywhere, and I'll let you guys know where it finds. It came down to this level here now, so it's trying to play around that level. Maybe some buying is going to come into the market, but we'll see. So I started trading just a few minutes ago. Like I mentioned, the buying is coming into the market, and the market was finding support around this level here. My first trade got me out at a loss, and I got in because it was a continuation. As it broke again, let me see which one was it. As it kept going, I got into it again, and that was the second trade with a profit. When it broke this level here, I got in. I got in late on this one. I was going to go in here, but I wasn't able to. So, but still, we got in here at 35.75. We got out at 44. And so right now on this account we are up $270. And again, I'm going back and forth the different screens, so I messed up. I did not turn on my trade copier, otherwise we would have been done on all accounts today. Okay, and that took us what, about 10-15 minutes, and we didn't even trade the whole downside. And I used the trade entry system. I used Trade Saver, and it worked beautiful today. But just so to recap, let's look at the daily charts again where we are. Remember earlier I said we had two tops and almost triple top on ES, and look how it dropped today, and the same thing with NQ. So the probability to still go further down is there, but it might take some breather here. So unless there's some kind of news comes up and we get this kind of bar today, but let the market tell you. But be careful on the long sides today. Now, when I say be careful on the long sides, I made most of my money today on the long side, just so you guys know. And I do that because I'm a reversal trader. For me is, let me bring this chart. My angles and TN2 levels are extremely precise when it comes to reversal levels. And look at, okay, let's look at this one right there. This one on the 1 minute. It came back up and touched that level there, TMT level, and did a two tops on the 1 minute chart. And let's look at here, and it dropped. That was actually a very good trade to go short. And it came down here. This is where we could have gone long if you wanted to. It touched the TMT support and resistance level right there. Now, in order for this market to continue higher from here, it needs to break this high. Right now, you guys can see the market is a little bit choppy here, so I wouldn't be trading here. Let the market do its thing, and then you could jump into a trade. There's always the next trade. I'm going to set up my trade copier, and I'll be back in a few. So I didn't have my trade copier on, otherwise we would have been done. I'm utilizing this for the trade server too. So I just updated my trade copier. I'm going to come here and update my trade saver order entry and do it, change my account to my main account. Enable that. Alright, so this is my trade copier. I've got 6 accounts attached. I'm not trading the one that we have 2070. So because we are just almost $260 shy from being funded. So that we'll work on that one tomorrow. It was a good trade right here. Again, the market is going higher or at this from this point on. It did find support here. There was a great trade right there at that level there. Again, I didn't take that one. Keep that on there so that way. Sam, can you hear me? Is my voice coming out?
Yeah, I just have it muted here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, so it doesn't echo.
Turn on the volume.
Oh, it's been, well, okay, can you say something?
So here are there's more buyers coming into the market. This is another beautiful day of trading. We are working on fixing this screen. Now, here is a good place to most probably, if this thing breaks this high, which it didn't, well, let's see, it could go higher. So, but people are taking profit here, and it is at this angle right there, the angle and the level. So I'll be careful there. But if it breaks here with force, the probability to go to the next level is pretty high. But see how it's vibrating around the level and the angle? And that's what it does, because these angles and levels act as magnets. There's going to be fight between the buyers and sellers around those levels. This one is slowly but surely it's going higher. But there's a fight. So I'm not going to jump into this market right now. So that's where the trading psychology comes in too. You have to be very aware of where you want to trade mentally. I guess intuition comes into play, and intuition is part of it. Part of the intuition is that you build intuition over time. It doesn't come to you right away. The more time you spend in front of the screen, the more better you become when it comes to intuition. So it is playing around this levels here, this level and the angle. It really wants to go high. So, but let's see. There's some scalping trades right there and right there. Yep. See? You see how that level, the TMT level, is acting as like a magnet? It's attracting the price to its level. And now it did break there too. We have to be careful with the angle there. See, it hit, this is beautiful guys, look, it hit the angle to the tick. If it breaks here, then the probability to go higher is pretty high. So we got 1, 2, 3 tops here. It needs to break here in order to go higher. There we go. I wanted to close above this angle so I could go long. Otherwise, I'm not. And it's a choppy market right now. They're fighting. On the 1 minute RSI is on overbought, so be careful on the longs here. So I just put on a short trade. It was a continuation trade. Entered at 86 and exited at 84. So I'm gonna check something up and I'll be back, guys. So whenever you guys join our Discord channel, you'll be getting the TMT support and resistance levels. So you could put them manually on your charts. And on the screen, on the main screen, whenever we fix that, you will also have the angle to be able to see the angles. See how we had a double bottom at the TMT level right now? Those were two small scalping trades if you wanted to take. Now we've got a third one coming, and see if the market wants to stay there or break through this level. Another one right there. So I would box this section in right now and see which direction it's going to go. Try to break it on the upside, no force, but let's see, it has to break here. It probably wants to go there, to that level. Again, no force. Look at how flat the moving averages are. So there's no reason to trade right now, guys. And the chart I'm using today is Nizarenko 12-1. I do have the Woody's CCI here. I look at it sometimes, but it's not necessary for trading. I keep my charts extremely simple. The main decision points for me are TMT support and resistance levels and the angles. And of course, every day we also have to put on the daily open, overnight session open, overnight high and low. Those four numbers are extremely important as well. Well, I want to show you guys our basic website. If you guys are interested, you guys could check it out. Let me bring that here. And I want to get a quote from there that our website is www.transformmytrading.com. Just like you could see it here. And you have a bunch of information on there and the links to different sections that you can go to take advantage of our services. I want to read you guys this quote from W.D. Gann, where it says, "The markets are never a random series of events. The market repeats itself, and history will repeat itself in the future." So I would read this all again and again, especially the last part. The market repeats itself, and history will repeat itself in the future. So if history didn't repeat, we wouldn't be able to use any of Gann's materials. And so we've got our Discord channel, our YouTube channel here. We have one-on-one consultation. In fact, for our launch, we are offering a 15-minute consultation for free. So if you're interested, I would take advantage of that. And then we've got our promo section where you could take advantage of some discounts for the trading tools that we use. And our contact information is at the bottom. Best contact is to email us. So that's our website, transformmytrading.com. I would have loved for this to come back here and go higher, but let's see if it's going to go. But we do have a small double top on the 1 minute with divergence, so be careful. Let me show you guys. This is what I mean. Top, look at the divergence on the 1 minute. So just be careful on that. Let the market go higher if it wants to go higher. Pretty choppy here, trying to find direction. First, I went in short when it broke this level, but not much of a profit. Just one tick. So wants to come down here. See, Okay, I'm all the way down here. This level, again, these levels act as magnets. And I'm gonna mention that too. Just wanted to provide an update. The only reason I'm still trading is because I didn't have my trade copier on earlier, so I only have $27 on one account, and the other accounts I've got a very small profit. Let me show you guys. So I need to at least be $250. So our goal is to do $250. So that's the only reason I'm trading these accounts. I'm not touching the other one with the 270. That's done. So, and if I don't see any trade, if I don't like the market going forward, I will not trade. That's fine. This today, it will not count towards our evaluation. I am absolutely fine with it. I want to bring up something. I took three, two trades around here, three trades, uh, and it was over trading, just so you guys know. The only trade I needed to take was mainly this one on the long side, and maybe this continuation short. But I took one here, this was over trading. Okay, so we are at a small loss on the few of the accounts. So, but we still have time. We got two more trades to go on these other uh, accounts, and we will recuperate all our losses. At least here
Oh,
at this
you're not
level.
on. You're not on.
I want for the market to come and do a double bottom at least at this level or this level here. So now that I have taken some loss, what I'm going to do, I'm going to step back, do some push-ups, kind of work on my mindset, get back into that zone, and come back into trading. So I'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I said we're going to be talking a little bit about trading psychology today, and I think it's a perfect opportunity right now. Like you guys could see here, let me show you. I do have small losses on four of the accounts. So ask yourself the question, how do you feel when you have that losses? You know, does that make you feel angry, frustrated? Makes you feel like you want a revenge trade? So those are emotions that you need to control. And one way to do that is to get out of your zone, do something else. Like I said, I'll do push-ups, I have dumbbells, a few other things to get me back into the zone, just change my mindset, my physiology, and all that. And while I do that, I might miss some trades, which is fine. Again, I am absolutely fine with it because there's always the next trade opportunity, which I believe is shaping up as we speak. Look at how, let me bring right there. Remember I said I wanted to have a double bottom around this level or this one. It looks like it's doing it around here. So the market wants to go higher. This will be a good continuation trade on the upside if it had continued, but it didn't. In order to go higher, it needs to break this level here. And that level is 22,027. Okay, we're getting a reversal candle on the 5-minute bar right there. So it's a down market basically today. It just the main trend, of course, it is down, and so we expected this from the open, and it's doing its thing. So I put this purple line here. Let's see how it's going to materialize, if it's going to come down there too. If it does a double bottom at this level, that's a pretty good, and we find support, that's a pretty good reversal area. Now that's an analysis. Does that mean the market is going to do that? I don't know. I always let the market tell me what it wants to do. But look how it's going there. Just a few ticks away. Oops. So guys, let me pin this under so that way. All right, it almost touched that level. Let's see if it's gonna reverse, which it did a little bit. Now if you get a double bottom here, nope. So yeah, look, the market is pretty strong. It broke through that level and it is going further down. So the next one, it's gonna be this morning's low. Wow, what a reversal there. I have to update my TMT lines on NinjaTrader so that way this line shows it here too. But we'll work on that one later. So that was a continuation trade that I put on. Wow, look at that reversal. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we are good on all the accounts. We are over $150, $175. So so if we can stop today. We have done 5 trades basically on NQ. We did 5 on the one account and 5 on the major accounts, and then we're all good to go. Gotta double check. Like, okay, let me just say this and then. All right, for today we are all set. I'm gonna call it a day. We've got between all these accounts, we've got about $1,875 in profit. That's gross before commissions, and that's it for today. We're not going to overtrade. We're going to stick to our rules, disciplined, and come back tomorrow for another day trading. You know, that's the thing. That's the beauty of day trading. You don't have to sit in front of the computer and trade all day long. You can just do your thing, get out. And I honestly, we would have been done earlier today, like about an hour or so early. And you get up, you can do whatever you want with the rest of the day. If you got another job, you could go to your job or, take some time with your family. So that's it for today. I will see you guys all tomorrow morning. Thank you again. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you're interested, give us a call or email us at transformmytrade@gmail.com. Thank you again.
I got my thing, Legends account.